So our second Ally for Justice tonight is being awarded to the Yaqeen Institute here in Dallas. But we're going to offer the award and accepting it with our next speaker, Imam Omar Suleiman. Please welcome Imam Omar. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be with you all. Alhamdulillah, it's an absolute honor to be here. And I, on behalf of Yaqeen Institute for Islamic Research and the entire board, I just want to offer words of thanks to all of you and to MLFA for being a truly visionary organization. Being a visionary organization is not easy in the Muslim community. We are a community that loves to spend on disaster and are very hesitant to spend on vision. And that's not because we're bad people, that's because we are so used to disaster and rushing to disaster and rushing to put out fires that we often don't take the time out to identify the flamethrowers and to deal with them properly. So this is one of those organizations that is properly doing that, and an organization that we should all be proud of as a Muslim community. The very first time I walked into the MLFA office, I thought I was going to see, like every Muslim organization, you know, rinky-dinky office with 2-3 people working in some basement somewhere, you know, stuff laying all over the place, pamphlets that are 5 years old, water bottles, half-empty water bottles that are there from the last Ramadan. That's what you expect in most offices of a Muslim organization. And Brother Khalil took me on that tour, and I walked around and I was like, who are all of these people, and why doesn't the Muslim community know about them? And they are doing an incredible service for the Muslim community, and I was stunned. And I told Brother Khalil, we have to find a way to inform people about all of this work that's getting done. This is not 2 or 3 people. This is an entire team of people that are thinking ahead of the game so that we don't have a repeat of the Holy Land Foundation trial, and we don't have a repeat of having our backs against the wall. And we send a strong message to every institution, the same way that Muhammad Ali sent a message to even the United States government that we refuse to be bullied, that we will not be bullied by any government, by any institution, by any lobbyist group, by any agenda group, that we are not afraid, and that we have the tools to fight back and defend not just our community, but any vulnerable community in this country. If there's anything that the legendary Muhammad Ali taught us, is that it's one thing to have conviction. Yaqeen focuses on the conviction side. And our idea is to build that strong, confident Muslim identity and to make sure that we're rooted as a community, because Muhammad Ali and Al-Hajj Malik al-Shabazz were pulling from something deep. They had roots. And I tell people, I often wonder, what was the tahajjud, the night prayer, like of those great men? What was their spiritual conversation like? What was the reservoir like? What were they pulling from to be able to face the obstacles that they faced? So it's one thing to have conviction. It's another thing to have the courage that matches those convictions. And this is how the Muslim community has to holistically work together and partner with one another, وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى, and cooperate with one another in righteousness and in good work, so that we understand that it's an entire team effort, that all of our visionary organizations have to be strong enough not just to sustain themselves, but to thrive, because when they thrive, our entire community thrives. So I'm grateful to the MLFA, to the Muslim Legal Fund of America, and I know that on behalf of Yaqeen Institute, we are extremely grateful to all of you. Jazakumullahu khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.